historically worked very well against Lysandra because of the outrange, but actually hasn't performed as well over the course. They had that Ghost Borrower, so they saw 2 members, the binding rings true. Nice little trade up in terms of damage, and you talk about Umti getting it done early. Get your eyes off the KDAs and watch Umti because he's thinking about an EQ flash.
Yep, we'll see whether he can get in there. The flash from Snowcloud misses the binding. Is the knockups there? Max range from Umti. Root will be going down, but now Nova's in trouble. Has to flash to get out of the way, and KT getting things done real early in this match.
Love it when a plan comes together. They get 80 carries and competed with each other. There's no shame in KT's duo not being Deft and Mada. They couldn't get a Deft and Mada for bot lane. But what if you could play around bot side, get that going in good matchups, 30 to 40% CDR, actually means he's going to trade down, and all it means is he can't be all-in as easily. But all-in-ing Aatrox is hard, it's bot lane, speaking of all-in.
Yep, ultimately going to be thrown out from Snowcloud very early. Heroic Entrance is going to be cancelled out, and that is a very dead Gargoyle. Root also down to about 400 health, bottom side of the map, and KT, they do it again one more time. And the ult's on cooldown most of the time, so I find it quite interesting that he has instead opted in for the more tanky route.
I think it's really, really depends.
Oh my god!
That happened.
The explosion! I didn't say anything because I didn't think it was going to kill, but he had himself the dash cannon. He now got himself the kill.
Electrocute, BDD. He finds something to like because that solo kill was not one we expected.
Yeah, certainly a lot of excitement here, and that is going to mean Ocean Drake goes to make a groundskeeper selection of skins as well, because the Yorick groundskeeper would be fantastic as well, Papa.
Well, speaking of ground sweeping,
well, we're going to try and sweep the ground with Smeb. He does have his Shroud, throws it down, but is it actually going to be enough? Perfect execution comes in, there's a backflip, but there is also a Void Rush, and Seas is going to be able to do it. Couldn't quite make it X amount of units away.
To do anything. So the danger is that BDD starts sieging, some more of those trouble bubbles hit, and no 1-3-1 ever starts.
And also when a game is started like this as well, I mean,
I troll by anymore because you do get crit from the IE, as everyone knows.
Yeah.
Nova might be caught in transition.
Yep, he's going to get cold, and he's just dead. Almost transitioned into a kill on the Seas there as well, but the trajectory of the culling not quite there. For Zenit, dead when he tries to walk in the door.
He's hoping there's a grace period. He'll get into the good graces of BDD later. Umti is going to power down this Mountain Drake, understanding that they win basically every trade they're in. Now they're trying to burst down the Baron. The turn here with Zoe is disgusting, as we know.
Yep, Trouble Bubble. Not going to be opted in for just yet. Does land. Seas picks it up. He's not going to get into this pit. That is Baron going to KT. Hero's entrance. Great position is Grace. He does get into his ultimate. Snowflower very, very low as Umti's trying to get the work done. Seas picks up the kill as now Root dives into the fight. It's 3 kills already here for Jinner as KT just want to get out with a couple of Barons.
KT wanted to finish the Baron. They felt like, wait, first Baron seems impossible.
Yep, you can see Smeb playing very aggressively here towards the bottom side. Linderung actually taking a lot of damage as finally the teleport is going to come through. Seas looking for a flanking opportunity as well as BDD. Doesn't find the bubble. Hero's entrance comes forward. Cleanse is not going to be enough as BDD should be falling. Portal jump. He's going to come forward as Grace finally grabs that kill, but Seas is already dead. Umti in trouble. He's going to get taken down off the back end as Nova absorbing so much damage, but Zenit, he's got a black shield this time, and Smeb has found his way onto Root. Does pick up the double kill, and it should be the triple coming through for the Lucian. That's the ace, and KT will break the base at least on this push.
They took some casualty game ends now, but they're going to poke around and see how much they can get.
Yeah, it's definitely 2 inhibitors here. I have a feeling there's 9 seconds until Grace, 10 until Root, and this will not last very long against all of the damage available from KT. So 2 inhibitors, and that is the game broken wide open. It's over. They're trying to do what they can to protect this last remaining inhibitor. Voidseeker does land as Smebs, who's causing a ruckus here behind enemy lines. He's going to distract him as in goes Grace, but I think he might get punished here. Ultimate does get used in time to keep him alive, but does he have it? Zenit able to dash himself around Root, trying to finish him off, and it's Seas that gets the fight done. Snowflower goes down, no bottom lane now available, but Smeb has a lot of damage. It's a double kill so far as he's trying to do the work. Umti moves himself out of the way and isn't going to fall. Smeb gets a triple. Could it be the penta for the top laner of KT Rolster? The answer is no, but it will be the game. And KT play out of their minds around any of their carries.
The power of the early game just about gets them over the line, Atlas, but it was close. Those last couple of fights, I saw another Root quadra kill, potentially for a turnaround. Linderung sweeps the floor. It will be KT in game number 1.
Yep, unofficial quadra kill there for Smeb at the end as the Nexus falls down. Game number 1 goes to KT, and that looked way cleaner than what we saw at game 2 a couple of days ago.
True point there, Atlas, but honestly, my read on the end, the most flexible top laner up. Don't see it selected. KT want more engaged. They want to have backline on us.
If C's decides to flag and drag his way in early.
Omti's here as well. They're well aware of this.
Yep. And C's is going to spot him. Good knockback, but already the horse is taking damage with the flash in. C's is going to go down with the help of the ignite out of Smeb as Linderung flashes, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The rampage is there. The damage stacking is good. And 2 kills for KT early. Grace almost gets solo killed in the mid lane at the same time.
There's no grace period with the W nerf, and up top lane, the big takeaway is Smeb was aware of it, KT was aware of it. Jinner screamed top lane camp as Grace might be dead.
Yep, this could be a disgraceful moment, Papa Smithy, as one auto has to come in. It's almost the outplay, but BnB even picks up the flash to try and get out. A second one, a blast cone, not even close.
Well, this is what to perform, but when you plug and play things like the amount of experience around the roster, they're smart. This is, speaking of smarting.
Yeah, Grace is in trouble. And any amount of damage reduction ain't going to help you there, my friend. As Umti just comes in, easily picks up the kill. He's 2-0-1, very close to Warrior at 5.5. And be able to head into that preparation for the summer split.
Umti,
like,
no!
they've got some confidence. He was holding on to the spine.
I didn't
was
check.
Fine.
I was zoomed in on the health bar. I didn't see.
Trouble Bubble lands, and there is even a Super Soaker here for BnB. As Grace comes on over, Control Ward in. They're looking for it. They want to get this stun. Does lock it down. See whether Grace can actually pick. Where were you in spring? What happened?
But he's not going to say anything about that.
Yeah, okay. Well, C's is dead, and Grace is also dead. Running the horse around for a merry chase here as throws out the R button because it was available.
Well, the grace period never came.
Oh, please stop. Okay, Callan. Not going to be able to do too much there because Root had already locked down the kill. And Zenit is dead. It only invested the heal. Go back, he'll be able to get himself Stormraiser very comfortably. And yeah, things gone
He's
from
getting
bad
a lot of
worse.
stuff, right? Yeah, that's the long as come on, but feels like everything's set up for KT to win out.
Well, Grace is going to be able to find a stun here. He gets locked down. Great knock up as he tries to get himself out. Blast Cone, but it takes Grace along there with him. The heal's not enough. And that's going to be the kill going over to Kellen to start this one off. Kellen tries to ult out, but that's a double for the Morgana. Trouble Bubble finds absolutely no joy, and KT lose 2 bottom side.
Akram doesn't find a team.
Yeah, I'd give it a jog if you're going to use humans.
Humans don't counter, right?
No, they don't. You need 4 legs for that. Pretty sure. As Snowflower's looking for the taunt.
All right, I think
Steve
Smeb's
gets
cantering.
chunked. Yeah, he's cantering into this fight.
That's not
Charges up. That is going to be the Gallop Pop. You're exactly right. Rampage comes forward. Onslaught of Shadow. Smeb has decimated this team fight by himself to dead. And KT push forward.
And they want more.
Trouble Bubble lands. Self-ult has to be invested, but BnB's not done yet. Flash has to come out. Smeb's now here as
time. The ability to clear waves against the Siege of the Zoe is minimal.
Yep, and I feel like Smeb and BnB have both come out of hibernation here in this best of 5. Wide at Worlds 2014.
But everyone's felt this in solo queue when you have 2 lanes losing us. Look at this spot, so smart.
Man.
From, I assume, Snowflower means they're now actually going to be collapsed on.
Yep, and none of the CC's going to land. That's going to mean Zenit wants to deliver a gargoyle to this fight. Kellen does get the ultimate off. Will be able to get a stun. No, he won't. Actually, he's just dead way too fast. Root is going to follow suit, and KT they've taken control of this game. It is well and truly over, Papa. Not even 20. Grace is going to move over. I think he will actually get towards this pit. Paddlestar gets BnB over the wall, but Z's was chunked, so there's no way they're going to be able to do anything about this. Very. Z's is also doing the same. Smeb comes forward. He sees the J4. Onslaught of Shadows comes in. That means Zenit can use the ultimate, and that means that the J4 is finally dead.
He's level.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, also oxygenating the wine and water, I believe.
So horses can canter. Can they ever decanter?
Well, a decanter is actually just like a may as well have a bit of a lesson when it comes to
you gotta have a bit of a giggle, you know?
Oh dear.
It's 3 Infernal KTs. Alright, let's see if a Trouble Bubble kills someone, or if a...
Well, Seas gets the flash, but immediately has to go into his stopwatch. Linderung finds the backline, but it's the same as game 1, Papa. The horse, he's turned up to this fight, and I feel like Jinner are even further behind. BnB grabs one of the kills. This is the team fighting we wanted to see. He eventually does fall, But KT, they are just way too strong. No, it wasn't even him going down, it was Zenit. Triple kill comes in for Smeb. And yep, it's over. Has been for a while, but it officially is now.
The 3 Infernals were definitely the suggestion. The early game was a confirmation, and this just feels like overkill for KT closing out this game. It's going to be the moment. 2-0 up. They still have to win a best of 5. There's still more games to be played, but the betting markets are closed. KT Rolster, as decides to almost die.
Hey, he's still at a timepiece, all right? He may as well utilize it as sees. He might die as an afterthought. The Nexus is taking the damage, though, and the trouble bubble even lands onto Root before he can get out of that fountain. KT moved to match point in this best of 5, and I believe every single pointer is pointing towards a 3-0. This has been dominance.
And I'm going to name that particular hole. A lot of flex opportunities, a lot of things to consider. It is going to be the BDD Talia, like I mentioned. But that means we're going to have a jungle, like another League of Legends client sound. Like re-sound that you saw.
Yeah. Well, Smith might actually be dead here. Doesn't have flash, remember, but there's the backflip. Not enough, because Linderung still has his F button, and that is going to be the matchup that we wanted out of Linderung after his push.
As Kellen walks up, in air, you know, felt really out of the race in games 1 and 2, but
yeah, spots out that this Rift Herald is being done, but with the control that Jin Air have at the moment, it should be taken. Omti still wants to go for it. See whether he can get into smite range. It is very, very low. I believe the Q did land. Gets on over. I don't know who actually managed to steal that one as Malrong moves on over, gets the knockup, but is going to hit the death chamber. And there we are. The gargoyle's in, and Chongo just says, get out of my face, Smeb. You can take the kill of Linderung to try and get some revenge.
Linderung does suicide to pick up the Eye of the Herald, but that's always going to get. They're waiting him out. They can give it to whoever they want. Let's see who they give it to. Surely.
Oh my goodness, he turned it around. It is Smeb that locks up the kill, but that was just sloppy play from KT.
I may be your papa, but don't too greedy. It's playing with your food. Unnecessary from KT.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter though. They are going to be out of lockdown the second Drake of the game, and even though the kills are even, top side of the map, no gunblade just yet here for Smeb, and looks like he is going to be heading towards that. ASAP, no knock up here for Malrung. BDD throws some pebbles at him. Q lands, and the stopwatch has to be used. Flag and drag on cooldown. Cataclysm the only option, but Malrung finally does get out. Snowcloud turns up first though, and Umti, he's very low, but it doesn't seem to matter. That's a great use of the blast cone and the tumble there from Root.
Wait on the invite list.
Yep, Umti's speeding down there. The Cloud Drake helping out there as well as Weaver's Wall's going to come forward. He jumps off, and now they've trapped the Braum and the Vayne. This is the one they prepared earlier with that flash being down. Turret falls, and the Vayne's going to follow.
You just never hit the ground. They were up in the air, and then building blocks for the Talia. They had a nice item lead at top, but now we return to see the crimes. Speaking of crimes.
Yep, that's going to be 3 people trying to smash down Linderung. He does have the World Ender, but I think his world is the one that's under fire. Unfortunately, second charge of the ultimate's there for Smeb. BDD picks up the kill with some rocks that he throws at the Aatrox. 4 members top lane for KT. This might be the...
It's largely gone, but still in the vernacular. Speaking of vernacular.
Yeah, Chongo's dead. That's the vernacular that we need for this particular opportunity. Zenit just takes him out with the Ren. As you were saying.
He's going to take down a Cloud Drake. Yep, as you mentioned, great boilerplate kill there. Very, very straightforward. A lot of burst. Gold lead being completely. Later ain't coming. 2 items on Vayne is looking tricky for Root, who hasn't been able to get going in this game number 3. Chongo coming the most defensively way around, but here's the wall.
Yep, BDD's going to turn up. Linderung is being held out of this fight as they take down the turret. Right on multiple fronts, but Umti, he's out of there. Linderung trying to fight 1 versus 2. But elsewhere on the map, Talia's already got 1. Snowflower going very low, but the silver bolts, he can't find the last one, can Root. And Jineth find nothing. I'm not starting anything up as there are confused pings going over towards that Baron Pit. Zenit actually wants this one. Snowflower flashing in, looking for Root, but he has the flash in order to get him out. Zenit also going to trade his as Linderung. He's in the bouncy castle. He's going to get taken out before the ultimate can even get used as Root tries to find Smeb, but Smeb's in the shroud. Another taunt from Snowflower. far. Jin Air members are just falling left, right, and center. Chongo trying to stand his ground, but he's underneath his inner turret, and the Infernal Drake is going to be taken on the other side of the map. This is Cake, eat it too, take a photo of it, post on Instagram, do all that sort of stuff. Absolutely brilliant here from KT, and there has been no question throughout this entire series, apart from this Infernal Drake being reset, that they would win. They have never let that door be opened out of positions.
Their third relegation tournament. They still have not made playoffs as topside.
Yeah, he doesn't have Q, but Mong doesn't have his life. And that's bad news. Zenit now, Fate's call, good double knock-up. Justice Punch lands as well. That's the double kill. BnB grabs one, Emperor's Divide, just to get them out of the way, but Zenit still wants more. The turret smacking onto him does have him to come back because he can't deal with the Akali, and the rest of his base is being destroyed.
It's definitely a lesser catharsis moment, but a couple of days and
Jin Air just couldn't stand up to the weight of Jin Air's wallet. Sorry, of KT's wallets as they smash down. Their second else. It's respectful play here from KT, but it's still decisive. And the base is in tatters. We're running out of turrets to take here on this map. Two Nexus turrets. There's the flick onto Malrung. He's burning down, and Smev's going to shoot him to death with his gunblade. Nexus turret's falling. Obviously looking for the kick flash. Actually, his kick's route out of the fight and into his own fountain. That was a whoopsie, but it doesn't even really matter here as Smev has a shroud well and truly inside the base of Jin Air. They are getting torn apart. The Talia eventually falls as finally there's a kill going over to Chongo. He gets a double, but does get paid for in the end. Zenit is the one to trade that one in as Linderung. That Hex Drinker's not looking like it's enough to deal with Smev. As in goes Umpty, he's now on the base, and he's dead. Oh, yeah, thought he was dead. Definitely is, and that's going to be the Nexus falling down. KT with the 3-0 over Jin Air. Felt like it was going to be that way after the Game 1 performance, and it certainly was.
And when you're 13,000 gold and an Infernal Drake ahead, there are no mistakes in how you close it out. Just happy accidents.
I don't know. If you were watching Umpty, I'm going to put that down as a
Come on, he went golden in the fountain. It's a happy accident there. It is Atlas, and that means that KT Rolster will try to beat Bob Ross about playing in the relegation tournament and try to remember it as a happy accident. That's only possible